Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Forever Stranded. Stranded with Nemsun. As you can see, I'm floating high above the clouds at a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Great day for exploring. What have I been doing? The moon is going down. It was a blood red moon a few minutes ago. And I'm back at the meteor site. Now, Mondays, we traditionally do a kind of a comments guide, go through the comments and look at what we did. So we looked at what Duncan Webb had told us to do in the comments. Well, another thing that Duncan Webb had been doing on his channel, in his videos, was he just carved the whole of the meteor out in order to find the chests. And as you can see, these are the chests that I found. So I'm kind of giving spoilers away because I've spent a very long time trying to find the things that I'm going to show you in today's episode. And to cut to the chase, I would like to show you where they are directly, so it's nice and easy for you. So at the meteor site, okay, there's lots of little nooks and crannies that go down and have spawners all hidden inside them and all kinds of stuff like that. There's probably a few spawners that I haven't actually got to yet because there's a few places where like round here, it's a very deep, very deep, and I'm not digging all that out. It's a very deep thing, so there's bound to be more in there. But I only needed 3 of the presses, so let's see. In this one, we have an ME drive and the engineering press, right? The engineering press, I believe, is the one for diamonds. Then we've got this one over here, a 64K storage cell, a spatial storage cell, which may have something in it, I don't know. Some printed engineering circuits, so yeah, the diamond one. And the logic inscriber. The logic inscriber press is the gold one. And then over here, we've got the silicon one, which means I've now got a full set. And I got a few cables from that as well. And as you saw from the episode before last, I took everything from inside this chamber. Why exactly these odd bits were hidden, I kind of understand that maybe this was like a controlled thing for the meteor, but there was no way to get to these from inside. So I ended up just having to take the top layer off, then go down a section and take a whole row around, and I just kept repeating this in just ever increasing circles just as I worked my way around with my Uber pick, which I've now had to put mending moss on just so it keep going for a little bit longer so I didn't have to go and get sorted too quickly. Yeah. So there's that, right? And that was right here. And I'm happy now that I've got these inscriber presses. I don't care about any other loot that I might find there. Oh, the sandstorm's coming in. Let's head back. There's another thing that I want to show you, but I'll head back to base first. I'll get back to the ship, and then I'll show you about that one. Okay. Update from last episode then, where we came along and we did a few bits and pieces over here, grid power stuff, right? I've actually taken the hose out of all of these farms down here because I really don't need the produce from them, right? Really don't need the produce from these at the moment. Far too much stock available, far too much stock. And this one, the fruit one, I'm going to take that one out now as well. So I've run my farms while I've been offline and exploring, chunk loaded in this area to get me the following benefits. Get in the door. Thank you. And I'll put that in there with those ones. So this is now perfectly set up. It receives any kind of fruits into here, and then you can see there's no fruits in here. And I've got let's have a look down here. Yeah, I've got an import bus there, which is importing fruit salad from it. So it imports the fruit salad from it and puts the fruit salad into the system. The system then has 532 fruit salads. And these export buses over here literally know just to pull from there when they need it. Yeah? Easy. Okay. Now, when that gives up and the power runs out, that's fine. It's fine. It's going to get through 500 odd. And all it's really doing is like sitting here with an inventory space. If I'm not producing anything, then it's not really doing anything, is it? So no point worrying about it. But I think I need to show you this little bit. Let's take a Certis Quartz wrench, which is of course an applied energistics wrench, and remove that a second, and then check this out. So for each of these, the fruit types, I've had to put it in the config for the interface to keep the interface with one in, right? And that pushes them into here, it seems, or at least this uses an inventory next to it. So when two fruits arrive in this place, I'm not sure that I can show you. Maybe I can if I take a little bit from here, say. Right, take some cranberry. Right, let's put the cranberry into there. Right, now you can see the cranberry is being used up. Yeah, it uses it all up, sorts it all out, spits it all out, and it's made all the fruit salads it can out of that fruit. Yeah, it's that simple. So when there's two of any fruit in there, the crafting bench will make the fruit salad. Yeah. And I kind of like this. It's the treated wood planks from the engineering mod, immersive engineering mod. That's it. It just really looks nice, those planks. So I kept those. What else is there to show you? Nothing much else over here because I've been doing so much exploring. Let me just show you how much exploring. Okay, so maximum zoom. This is the direction you go to get to the meteorite. Yeah, and we knew that was just straight out of the cardinal directions. This is straight out the cardinal directions this way. So I happened to say, I think I mentioned it, that it must be cardinal directions on the other ways as well. So I went south, stopped off at a few temples on the way, then ignored the next couple of temples on the way, came down here, went wandering straight past all this lot, straight past it, doubled back after a little while and realised that it was here. This thing over here. We will go and have a look at it in a little bit, but it's domes of things, right? It's not really that far off the beaten track. It's not directly south of the crash site. It's a little bit further and south, isn't it? Right? And that is quite a cool little place. Let me go to it, actually. Oh, actually, I need to put this back on as well. Actually, I need to put this back on. There we go. What I was doing was had the big map in the corner, and I was just finger on the button, just flying in a direction and occasionally going in circles to try and unlock parts of the map, just to see if I could see an edge of something, and anything, anywhere, any kind of resemblance of something interesting on the map. And I was just flying around like this for ages and ages, just having a little drink. And occasionally exploring a few temples, but after the first couple of temples it got a bit boring, so I didn't do too many temples. But you can see I'm just clearing around and just making the map bigger until eventually I actually started lagging out because I was creating new chunks that weren't created in the original map, which is kind of odd. But that just proved to me that I'd gone too far. I mean, when it's generating fairly simply like this, it generates a little bit slower when I'm recording because more things are happening with my RAM than is necessarily good for the computer speed at the time. But this is what I was doing to find these locations, and I've spent hours just flying around while looking videos and having a look to see if I could find any kind of spoilers. In the GW Sheridan Discord chat group, they've had lots of conversations about it, and my friend Duncan Webb has, of course, been in on it as well, and he knows where they all are, and he's seen them all, so I checked his videos out. But in his videos, he had blacked off the coordinates. Blacked off the coordinates. I'm like, no! Coordinates, I want coordinates. And I couldn't get any coordinates anywhere. So eventually, I just had to keep coming back out this way. I just had to keep flying around like this. How boring is this? I mean, I'm talking, so obviously you're listening. But I had to do this all by myself. All really quietly, all by myself, until I eventually found what I was looking for. I eventually found it. And then I'm going to show you the one to the north as well, because there's one in all cardinal directions. Okay, it's really slowing up now. Here we go. Let's turn off that mini-map again. Okay. Look at this place. This is awesome. It would be great if you turned up first thing. I don't think I want to just sort of hang around here at night though. So let's see. Can I place a bed down? I can't place a bed down in here, can I? No, because it's not good. Oh, come on, load terrain. Okay, I will wait and I'll see you in the morning. Oh, actually, can I just get in there? Yeah, I can just break into here, can I? Just get into here, place a bed down in here, and sleep in that. That'll do. I'm just thinking. Okay, in here, break the bed. Good. So this one has fruit in a little fruit pot thing. Lots of these fruit gardens, blackberry crops and strawberry crops and all the kinds of things that we've already got. Which is why I wasn't so excited about this particular find, because it's all the things we've managed to get from somewhere else, right? Ooh, down we go. So there's this dome with some other tree types in. Maybe there's all the different types of trees in there. This one's got a load of different Pam's Harvest Craft gardens and stuff in. Lots of different cool things in there. This one's got some sugarcane, in case you hadn't found a way to make sugarcane yet. And this one's got some melons and pumpkins, in case you couldn't do that. This one has got mobs underneath it. The floating ones have got mobs underneath them, which is kind of okay. Oh, it's got some horses and stuff, different animals in here. So we haven't really missed out on any of this. We've got it all through Ex Nihilio. And down here, a mushroom cow. I don't think we picked up a mushroom cow before, did we? I think I tried to make a mushroom cow before. These are Direwolf 20. Soapy soap cow thing. Sloppy soup cow thing. Sloppy soup cow thing and a Direwolf 20. Why is there Direwolf 20 cow? Why has he got a thing about cows? Obviously I know who Direwolf 20 is, but why? I don't know. And then there's this bit, which is fairly interesting because there's only one way to find... There's only one way I know of that we can get into having these kind of guardians, because there's no oceans around. Having a guardian spawner is awesome. So there's that. And then there's of course the slime island here, where we've got the different slime things. What are they called? Slime trees. The different slime trees available, where we've got green slime and all these different coloured slime things. So I'll probably grab hold of these soon enough and try and let's just get a sapling of each type. Might need to use some kind of crook to make sure of it. But once you've got like a sapling of each type, then you've got all the different varieties. Because we've only been picking up as chest loot previously. So it's not exactly great for chest loot, is it? Yeah, this is going to take a little bit of time. I'll have to come back here and get all these a bit later on. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. So yeah, that was a good interesting one. Interesting find, interesting place. And that was to the south of the ship. Now, if I can ever get back out of here, I'll head back towards the ship and I'll show you to the north of the ship, which is the one that has eluded me for the longest amount of time. Okay, so then I came north and I started travelling straight north. So imagine that I did this like straight line north. I've been backwards and forwards up and down this north stretch. I've been around this area, I've been out here, I've been up here, I went all the way through and around this bit, I searched around up here and around back down and across until eventually, wow, that was a lot of traipsing around, and I found out that it is within the 3,000 mark, so I'm kind of here now, and my coordinates are just at the minus 2,974, so minus 3,000. Minus 3,000 is as far as you need to go. So it was less than 3,000 in that direction and less than 3,000 in this direction away from the ship. And that's it. Look at the city though. It looks so awesome. What an awesome place to explore. Unfortunately, I don't think I brought my spawner killer. No, I didn't bring my spawner killer. So I've put it away somewhere and I don't know where it is. So I'm going to kind of avoid worrying about that. I will just break spawners instead of using my touch of evil or drop of evil to check it out. This is my first time exploring this. I've seen it in video. I saw it in Duncan Webb's video. And I'm like, I must go and find that. I must see it. I must see it for myself. And so here I am seeing it for myself. Looking around to see what's inside it for myself. There must be things going on inside these. It's very well made. That's an elevator block. Okay. So there's nothing necessarily in these towers. Pretty cool though. You'd find this base and then use it as a base. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool tech city. And then there's this elevator that goes down. Let's see. Whoa! You are gonna die. Okay, that was a shock to the system. There was an elevator block that led down into a monster in the middle. And again, this is the furthest reaches. Okay, so just nothing in that tower. Okay, apart from a blizz to destroy. Okay, never mind. What about? Are they all about the same then? Probably all about the same. Now this one's got a spawner in it and some other bits and pieces. Let's go in from the top again. I might take the elevator blocks as well because they all come in handy at some point later. Hey, break it. Break it. Break it now. Thank you. Was that? It was. Was a blaze. Die. And break. Oh man, it had to, didn't it? It had to spawn a load of them before I managed to get rid of it. Well, them bookcases are about to burn down. Bookcases. Burn your bookcases. Why would they put bookcases in with the blazes? Well, obviously the designers of the dungeon, as it were, would have done it because, well, it's cool to have something to beat up. But why would the people who originally created this place do that? Right, and let's see what we've got in here. Oh, cool stuff. Look at this. Alright. Advanced rocketry stuff. Advanced rocketry stuff. A bit of applied energistics as well. Well, I'm taking all the advanced rocketry stuff, even though I have never done this mod before. So I don't know anything about it, or what's in it, or anything like that. I will still have a go. Can I? No, I can't get up from there, can I? I've got to fly up from there. Okay. This is good, this is good. Alright, and all I'm getting instead is now skeleton spawners. Combined with a powered spawner into an anvil to set the spawn type. Yep. So I've got blaze broken spawners. So I'm now collecting broken spawners as well. I do need to have a little sleep though around here and stop myself from having too many mobs fighting me. Just sort of chill out for a little bit. Thank you. And let the mobs despawn. So that's what the towers have got. Alright, so obviously I'm going to be coming back and checking out these towers. What about the other structures? Okay, so there's quite a few towers around the city. And by the looks of it, there are the similar sort of setups inside those towers with more bookcases and spawners and some chests around. So we'll have to go into those later. What are these little black buildings that are down here? Looks like it's got a fan on the inside. Looks like we've got an internal area here. Looks really cool. What was that? Where are you? Get out. Get out of it. The zombies are all coming to get me now. Okay, okay. Sorry. I got this. I got this. As long as nothing spawns behind me, I've got this. Okay, what's this stuff? This is Tyrion. Or Tyron. Which is one of the chisel and bits blocks. Nothing special as such. It's just a block of fire and yeah, it's got a tower. So it's a cool looking effect. It's a cool looking room. I like these factory blocks as well. These factory blocks are cool. It's just factory block design though. Pretty cool. I like it doesn't really have anything hidden inside them, okay? Or do they not? Because the first tower had something. Oh, there's a spawner in that one. So, do they or do they not have something? There's spawners hidden around all over the place. There's another spawner there at the bottom of the tower. I don't particularly want to go into the spawners for the sake of it, though. What about these kind of rooms? These kind of towers, they have zombie spawner up here. Quickly grab that, thank you. And break open this and have a look in there. More cool stuff. Silicon wafers, advanced cards. So there's cool stuff from applied energistics, and there's cool stuff from other things as well, from the advanced rocketry. So we're very high tech, this place. We've got another one that you can't get into without opening that. Fine. And then up again. No more up again? No, no more up again. Okay, so is that the final place up here? Yeah. So those little houses look pretty cool, and they go back to back. They've got some chests in that one. They're kind of cool modern builds, aren't they? They're cool modern builds. Hey, Skelly, how you doing? Nothing in there. And we've got an input hatch and another small battery. And a coal generator. Awesome. And the next floor up, nothing. What about next door? What have we got next door? We just go in this way with next door, can we? Anything or nothing? Oh, there's a creeper spawner. Good job that didn't spawn off. That would have been hell, wouldn't it? That would have been hell. Tracking circuit, more advanced rocketry stuff, another input hatch. A lot of advanced rocketry stuff in this one. Okay, I like that there's so many elevator blocks around as well. That's pretty cool. And this duo place has kind of got a spawner down the side of them, which is fairly cool as well. Fairly cool. Alright, so that's those types. We've also got some acacia wood sitting around, which I don't know if we've picked up previously. We may have had some seeds for them. Nothing special down here. And you, skeleton spawner, just die. Oh, I would be flying and doing it, wouldn't I? That takes so long. There you go, broken. This one is open to the elements for some reason. Let's break it and let's have a look, see what's in here. Just a space station ID clip. I have no idea what advanced rocketry does yet, other than the name of it, and it sounds really cool and high tech. I don't know what advanced rocketry is, and I'm avoiding spoilers. I'm avoiding looking at videos and stuff like that about it until I get closer to it. I actually want to do G.W. Sheridan's quest line for it and see how... Whoa, that gave me darkness. Or blindness, or whatever it is. Smack you. Smack you. Thank you. Smack you and thank you. Goodbye. This is a cool build, though. I like the cool builds. Cool builds are awesome. I like exploring cool builds of other people's to get inspiration and ideas for my own things. There's just various floors in these multi-story office tower block type things. Nothing in them. Oh, there's something in these next ones over here. Including blaze spawners. And for the blaze spawners, there looks like there's one chest in there. Okay, one chest. And over here, another spawner and one chest. Okay, so this is almost worth going into, this one. I say almost worth going into because I'm not 100% sure where the entrance is, even, for this one. Here we go. Okay, let's get some food on. Let's get ready to rumble. So we got Skelly spawner, take care of it. We've got another poisonous spider spawner, take care of that. And then nothing down here to pick up. Good, good. Okay, and then the next one up. This is going to be the bad one. This one, we've got another Skelly spawner. With one Skelly managed to spawn. I can have him before he gets me. Come on. Beat him up. Come on, die. That's it. Nothing in there. Okay. Well, I'll throw some bits that I don't actually want then. Like that. And some drops. Oh man, that stuff can go in there as well. Okay. We've got lots of cool stuff. I'm going to start sending some of this back home actually. So I'm going to send these bits and pieces back home that I know what they do. And I want to keep kind of all of this stuff that I don't know yet. Because this seems to be where we find it all. I don't know if it's craftable or non-craftable or what is it. I don't know. Above, we've got the blazes again, haven't we? Yeah. Okay. Can I? Whoa, that's a lot of blazes. I might just decide to not do that one just yet. Whoa! There was a lot of things going on up there, wasn't there? Oh, awesome. Solar arrays and stuff as well. So I've been just looking around a little bit more just to see if there's anything else that we haven't already looked into and explored. And reasonably so there is not. Get that creeper thing quick out the way. Job's a good one. Awesome. There's not really a lot more that I've seen that we could explore further. I think we've looked at each of the building types. We've had a good look around. I'm going to probably come around and just gather up some other things. But at the moment, I don't feel like I need anything out of there. I'm not sure what these advanced rocketry things do. So let's have a look at the recipe for like a space station ID clip. No. Oh, it rearranges my inventory, of course. Recipe for a tracking circuit in a precision assembler. Needs one of those, so not expensive, but that looks fairly expensive to make with all of these different things. That's cool though. Okay. Recipe for a battery. You get a couple of things in a roller machine, pressure tank, a couple of steel plates, which steel plates are in a roller machine. Yeah. A solar generator, power output plug. Okay, so there's lots of things involved in making all the different bits and pieces, and we found a couple of nice things, which is good. I like basic circuits, a linker for the cutting machine. Oh, okay, right. Lots to how the crafting and all that goes. I'm not sure if there's anything that's like major, but the solar panel is pretty major as far as I'm concerned. But that today, folks, is all we've got time for. I will be going back to my base now. We've had a few episodes where we've been exploring. I did the meteorite site, and I've explored both of the city sites now, and also the strange domed vegetation site, the biodome site. All 4 cardinal directions, all within 3,000 blocks of the plane. And outside of about 7,000 blocks, you're pretty much generating whole new chunks in the map. So there may be other hidden secrets that nobody's found yet, that I haven't heard about, that I'm not going to go looking for myself. I'm going to get back to the ship, and I'm going to start building up my base until we get to the advanced rocketry stage and start looking at the quests. So if there's anything else you would like to see, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all very, very much for all of your support on this series. I'll be seeing you very soon in the next episode. Goodbye.